Well, you told me Xena was gonna be here. What I told you is that I didn't tell you if Xena was or was not gonna be here. Hold on. So, you're doing your shit. You're doing your shit again, aren't you, Rock? Or Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or Rocky Maivia, or whatever you call yourself these days. You like to call yourself the last head. Well, Xena, you know I've always had a lot of onlook for you. What onlook was that? Well, you know, ever since you bought the toy wrestling gathering, and you should know that I'm on the board of that, you know, which doesn't make anything, Rock. Yeah, you might be on the board at TKO, you know, the arm of Endeavor, which owns WWE and UFC, great for you. But that's not going to give you any might and sway when you're dealing with me. So, what is this all about? It's all about me having the match with you. You know, Xena, you've been in the toy wrestling gathering since 9 between 99 YL. When you came from Ames. Yeah, Rocky Maivia, Rock, you've been in the toy wrestling gathering since what? 9 between 98 YL? When you came from, what was that, Walmart? And we never wrestled. We never fought. Well, let me see. Because you were doing your thing, and I was doing my thing. And here we are, sundry years later, older, more well-known than we've been before, more wealthy than we've been before. But really, at the end of the day, you have really become a creep. You see, your bind is that your free diff run in WWE started with you talking about how the Mufuda and the Maivia and the Flock 2 and the Johnson kin were the greatest kin and ever, because everyone who was in that kin either was a wrestler, was a former wrestling business owner, was a football player, or whatever. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to be happy for your, be on look for your kin or your forekin or whatever. But that doesn't make you greater than everyone else, does it? Hell no, it doesn't, Xena. I never thought I was greater than everyone else. You know, I started out with nothing to my name. And my father, Rocky Johnson, God bless his soul, you know, my mother, you know, Mia, Maivia, they taught me right. You know, they said, Dwayne, there are some folks in this world that don't have everything. And you got to put in the time and put in the work if you want to make something out of nothing. So, I have not forgotten that. Well, I'm glad to hear that. But why do you want to wrestle me for? Rocky Maivia, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, whatever you want to call yourself these days. The folks fighter wants to fight the fighter ATHELING. And unlike that so-called folk fighter, Dallas Page, who said he was the folks fighter, the truth was I got the all right from Muhammad Ali and his wife, Mindy Ali, when he was still alive. So I had the right to work with that name. Well, anyway, I asked them if it was all, asked them both if it was all right, and they said, why not knock yourself out? You know? Not that he had ownership or double right to that, but you know what I mean, because that's the kind of man I am. Well, all right, Rock, or Stone, whatever, I'll give it to you. How would you like to see the fighter ATHELING fight the folks fighter, or you now call yourself the last head now? And if you think that you're going to give the folks elbow and the stone bottom to me, shit, got some of my eyes, you can think again. And Xena, if you think you're going to do the headstone or the last ride or the Hell's Gate to me, think again. Well, I think that I could get the headstone, the last ride, and the Hell's Gate on you faster than you could get the folks elbow, the stone bottom, and the sharpshooter on me. So, is it a deal? It's a deal. When are we going to have this match? Well, I would think, I don't know, sold out, one night stand, King of the Ring, Galled in the Boundary, I don't know. Pick whatever WWF, WWE show, old WCW, ECW show, you know, TNAW show, whatever, AEW show to do it at. Which shake on that? Shit, mother, I can't stand up. Oh, man. Well, I can't stand up, Gabrielle. You can't stand up. So, mother, was that you with The Rock? Yeah, The Rock, Rocky Maivia, whatever you want to call him. That was me with the 8-time WWE, WWF, WWE heavyweight fighter, 2-time world heavyweight fighter, 4-time WWE, WFW tag team fighter, 2-time WWE even land bodies fighter, Kingly Thunder winner. Well, he didn't win the King of the Ring, and he didn't win Galled in the Boundary. So, yeah, he didn't do all that. But yeah, former 2-time TWF heavyweight fighter, 1-time TWF Allegheny Share fighter. Yeah, he did do that. And he was a 2-time TWF Interland Bodies fighter. Well, Gabrielle, what happened to your walking staff? It fell down when I couldn't stand up. Well, yeah, that's what's going to happen, Gabrielle. The match is on. Fuck.